Hello and welcome to Indian Masterminds. My name is Bhakti Kothari, and today I am taking you inside the story of a man whose quiet leadership is helping Gujarat stay miles ahead of the curve. When Pankaj Joshi walked into the Gujarat Secretariat on January 31st, 2025, it wasn't just another bureaucratic shuffle. It was the start of a new chapter for a man who spent over 3 decades tackling some of India's toughest governance puzzles and doing it with a calm that makes him stand out in the crowded world of babus and files. Stay with me till the end because this isn't just about files and meetings. It's about how one officer's journey can literally shape the future of millions. Pankaj Joshi's story starts in the cool hills of Nainital, but his mind was anything but laid back. He cracked into IIT Delhi, one of India's most elite institutions, and completed his BTech in civil engineering there. Most people would have been happy to stop at that, but Joshi isn't most people. He stayed on to earn an MTech in water resource engineering too. And just when you think that's impressive enough, he topped it off with an MPhil in defense and strategic studies, an engineer's mind shaped by strategic thinking. It's this rare combination that prepared him for the long, demanding road ahead. In August 1989, Joshi joined the Gujarat cadre of the Indian Administrative Service. Like every good officer, he did not start behind a big desk in Gandhinagar. He started in the field as a provincial collector. It's out there among people that an officer really learns what governance means. These early years dealing directly with the citizens laid the foundation for his practical yet visionary approach. Over the next 3 decades, Joshi did not sit still. He handled some of Gujarat's most crucial departments, from land revenue to personnel and general administration, from education to finance, and from energy and ports to transport, social welfare, tribal affairs, and urban development. His ability to handle sensitive and massive responsibilities all at once became obvious when he was the additional chief secretary to the chief minister and also managed the ports and transport department at the same time. And when his predecessor went on leave for his son's wedding just last November, Joshi was the obvious choice to step in as an acting chief secretary for 10 days. Smooth, trusted, reliable. But Joshi's experience isn't just locked within Gujarat's borders. Between 2007 and 2013, he went on central deputation, picking up national level exposure and adding more depth to his administrative skills. He's also been a strong bridge between the government and the corporate world. Over the years, he sat as a government nominated director and chairman on the boards of many public sector undertakings. His presence has mattered in key areas like electricity generation and distribution, logistics and gas transmission, sectors where Gujarat has set benchmarks for the rest of the country. Right now, besides serving as Gujarat's chief secretary, he also heads some of the state's biggest drivers of energy and infrastructure. He is the chairman of the Gujarat State Petroleum Corporation Limited group companies, Gujarat State Fertilizers and Chemicals Limited, Gujarat Narmada Valley Fertilizers and Chemicals Limited, and he is also the chairman and the managing director of Gujarat State Petronet Limited. In simple words, when Gujarat talks about energy security and infrastructure expansion, Joshi's signature is right there on the plan. Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel's trust in him runs deep. One of the first major moves Patel made after taking charge was to bring Joshi into the Chief Minister's office as additional Chief Secretary. And it wasn't just because he was available. It was because Joshi had already handled delicate assignments in finance, home affairs, panchayat governance and urban development and had proven that he could connect big policy ideas with the real work of getting them done. So when the top post opened up, Joshi's name was already on everyone's lips. His predecessor Raj Kumar's retirement on January 31st cleared the path for the 59-year-old to take the reins for what will probably be the final stretch of his long career because he retires this October. And here's something that you won't find in the usual files. Despite handling some of the state's heaviest responsibilities, Joshi finds time to relax. He's a quiet football fan. Friends say when the paperwork slows down, he loves to catch a match. A simple joy that reminds everyone that behind the title and the protocols is a man who still enjoys the little things. So, what's next? As Pankaj Joshi leads Gujarat through these next crucial months, he'll be focused on keeping the state's development story on track, making sure that the systems he strengthens today will last long after he hangs up his boots. In a world where governance can feel faceless and cold, Joshi's journey is proof that one dedicated officer's discipline and vision can touch millions, whether it's a port, a power plant, a tribal school, or a corporate boardroom. This is Bhakti Kothari from Indian Masterminds. If you found Pankaj Joshi's story inspiring, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. We will be back again with another powerful story of a different chief secretary soon. Until then, keep watching.